Hi, I'm Cassie, and here talking about some of the new pieces I've got in the Nave Va show. So the ceramic pieces sit on three different wooden furniture elements. The ceramic pieces are something that I've been doing for the last several years. Kind of got into ceramics via food and community. A lot of my work involves interacting with community or building communities or talking about different communities. These pieces are actually different in that they don't involve that element of community or of gathering or of that type of function at all. They're based on functional vessels. The surfaces are very textured, almost tortured maybe, in that they have a lot of through the glaze process, develop a lot of craters, pitting. They're fired all the time, so some of them even have some blistering across the surface. The clay body on these two pieces is black, and then the white slipping glaze kind of goes on top. They're glazes that I made myself based on recipes that are old recipes. One is a cracker glaze and then a white slip glaze. This piece uses an ash glaze in addition to that white slip. The bench is based on a Roman workbench, like an actual carpentry bench. And it was kind of a hybrid of two different forms that were from the 2nd and 3rd century CE, so very old. But very, in some ways very elemental. It's just a single solid plank top, it's longleaf pine, and then ash legs that go through the top to make a very stable, steady base. And the third piece is a work table with two vessels sitting on top. Two of the pieces, or two of the groupings are pairs and then a single element. So I think that in some ways they the furniture elements, as I said, sort of reflect taking on a new skill in the pandemic when you're sort of locked down and sort of not able to kind of participate in life in the same way as normal. And the ceramic pieces, I think it is important that they're not about community or gathering. They are about the sort of solitude or sort of, I wouldn't say loneliness, but certainly about being isolated or being singular or paired. I think they're also really, all of the elements are very concrete, very tangible, very solid. They're not something ephemeral or sort of making allusions to something, that they're very tactile, very concrete, I think is the best word for it.